The plane just landed 20 minutes ago or something like that. They say it takes up to 2 hours to unload a plane. Obviously they're super swamped because it's just snowing a ton. It's gonna take longer to offload a plane, all that. Now they've got my personal cell phone number, and the reality is all I could do is wait. You know, I'm always nice to people. I say, well, can I give you my cell phone number? I'm gonna have to wait for these. They've kind of been on a tarmac since yesterday. That's not good. All cargo services are at the other building. That's always a bad thing for me. I'm basically sitting here looking at this going, okay, well, it was estimated to land at 10:41. I've refreshed, that kind of stuff. And normally, it will tell you like, oh, it's landed. The plane itself is not even being checked in. There's nothing for me to go on here. So now, I think, oh, I'm a little zoomed in. I just gotta go down there and wait. Thousands of dollars in fish and plants, and at a certain point, you just gotta make the call, right? In theory, it's there. In theory, maybe I show up and they just let me load it up, but it could be hours. I could just be sitting at the airport doing nothing. Meanwhile, the employees are mostly at the store. You know, we're gonna be open, that type of thing, because we gotta take care of the fish and we gotta ship stuff out and all that kind of stuff. So, anyway, I'm on my way. We'll see what happens. You know, I know that we can't control the snow, and the sooner I can get to these and start warming them up, the better. In the parking lot, I'm an Alaska Cargo. You can really see it's just coming down. You know, it makes for cold fish, you know, cold workers. Like, I know they hate offloading right now in the snow. So what I think I might do, I'm gonna see, there's a fish store around here. I'm gonna see if they'll let me film. They might not, you know, because I've got probably at least an hour to kill, unfortunately. So we'll see what comes of it.
2 hours later.
So I just got the call. The fish are technically in the facility at this point. I gotta drive back. Just got a fish store tour done. That'll come out at some point, I'm sure. And I picked up lunch. I got a sausage roll. That's what that is. And then a chicken pie there. Oh man, the Australian Pie Company. Whew, I would be broke if they were near me. Here we are, I'm back at the store. I've got Allie, she's putting the plants away, and right now we're gonna take a look. I'm really hoping, and I would wager they're doing, I bet they're still alive. I just have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight a lot of ick, but we'll see. So here we go. Okay, so something's moving so far. That's a step in the right direction. I think these are the tiger barbs? They're not tiger barbs. No, these are the clowns. Okay, well, that's not good. There's already 3 I can count instantly dead. But they're not all dead, so there's that, right? These are very small clown loaches. Oh, they were supposed to be larger, but so when I ordered them, as you guys know, I ordered 50. Well, I have 125, and they're also twice the price I was supposed to pay, and now they seem a bit smaller. That's good so far. I mean, active fish is always a good thing. These are the cherry barbs I ordered. 300 of those. They look to be doing all right. Heat pack. I mean, I guess technically there's... No, it's not hot anymore. These should do okay. These are all Celestial Pearl Danios. They came in super small, but they're custom order for a customer. Customer wanted 200. That is a bag of 200. So officially, he was supposed to take them in the bag, but since they're lagged and you know, I just can't bring myself to go here, deal with it. I'm gonna quarantine them and call them in a few days and be like, hey, I got them through the worst of it. They should be okay. Here you go. And then lastly, lots of Amano Shrimp. They look to all be doing pretty well. The fish surprisingly did well. If they're gonna get stuck in an airport, I'm glad they got stuck at the LAX. It's clearly warmer there than it is here. These clowns, they'll do okay in the 100-gallon at home. I almost just want to leave those here, even though, and just take these guys home, because these guys have already quarantined and they're already doing well, and they're much bigger sized, and you can see we're feeding them well, and they just, you know, they're doing what clown loaches do, loving life. Look at that. Look at the coloration on that one. Man, whoo. He is looking good. All right. I got to get to work. I got to put fish away. And then we got to get my clown loaches to my house. By the way, if you don't have it already, this is one of the best investments you can make next to a python, is a standalone gravel vac and a Rubbermaid trash can on wheels. It's really nice. You can get a really good suction going from a tank that's elevated into here. You get your gravel wicked clean, and then you just roll it outside and you dump it like on your flower bed and stuff like that. So I use these at the store, I use them here at home, and I get it, it's expensive. It's probably 60, 70 bucks to get this going, but man, it's something you're gonna use forever. And even if tomorrow you decided, well, I hate keeping fish, you have a trash can on wheels, like it's usable for the rest of your life, so. Super common. Now, this is kind of a shipment gone wrong. It took way too long to get here. There's a snowstorm. I only ordered 50. They were supposed to all be like this big. Instead, I got 125 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Is that what it was? Yeah, 8. So now, in theory, there's 117 in there with at least 2 more, so like 115. So now I'm gonna add medicine, and we hope, and then hopefully I can get some food into them and stuff like that. So. It's not fun, but it's cool to see that many clown loaches right there. I mean, that's a lot of clown loaches right there. And you can see now how they'll like all these caves that we set up for them. And we've got, you know, more over here. They're just kind of in shock a bit. They've got ick. They were, you know, cold for a while, and here they are in new water. So we'll hopefully they just make the transition. And I'm gonna start getting meds in now, though. Here we go, my weapon of choice, Ick-X, even on scaleless fish, clown loaches, everything. It's the best ick medicine I've ever found.
12 seconds later.
And I may as well just leave this medicine here because I'm going to be using it every day. Because it's an active ick infection now, you guys hear me say that. Are you treating something active or are you preventative? It means I'm going to change the meds out of here every single day. So what I'm probably going to do is do Ick-X every single day, get them through ick. I'm also going to put some general cure in today and some erythromycin. Those, I'll let this water change out, and then once I've beaten the ick, then I'll finish deworming them and making sure all the bacterial infections are gone as well, with full strength dosage and all that. So, but now I got to grab other meds. Here I've got the erythromycin. 4 of these. So there we go, guys. Wish me luck. Wish them luck. We're going to come back in a little bit later, probably 6 hours or so before I go to bed. Try to find any that aren't just going to make it. I'm guessing we're going to pull another 5 or 6 out of there at least, because there's just already 2 that really aren't doing well. You know, that's unfortunate. I feel like if we hadn't had the snow delay and that kind of stuff, we might have only lost 2 or 3, and they probably still would have gotten ick and stuff like that, but maybe they don't. Like, it's super easy when stuff comes in good, and it's kind of par for the course when it comes in bad. That's where you really earn your money as a fish store owner and stuff like that is treating this, because right now it's a lot more fish than I was planning on. It's going to cost me a lot more money than I was planning on, and I've got a big opportunity just to lose it all. And now we'll hope that my skill set and the way I've got it set up and the water changes and all that, we can beat this and then just build this big school of clown loaches and enjoy them. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this little setup and stuff like that kind of interesting, and hopefully this is the precursor to many videos to come of check out my really cool clown loach school. Who knows though, we'll see. So I'm getting Rapashi food ready, and because I'm going to feed, you know, gigantic group of clown loaches there. That's over 100 clown loaches, right? But as I'm setting down the food, because I'm going to take some out, I go, wait, what the? More turtle eggs. That literally makes 4. I'm going to move those into the incubator. I'm really hoping these are viable, because this makes 4. I'm going to feel super bummed if out of 4 I raise 0. So I'm going to basically feed and move these eggs now. It's amazing. So I know I've got people more well versed in turtles than I am, but these eggs, they look clearly different. They've got the calcium bands. I think that's a good sign. Let me know if you're like the #1 turtle breeder in the world. Like, let me know what that is, because those definitely look different. I'm going to add the other eggs to it, and man, I am excited.